Hello. Let me make sure this is straight. Oh, it's so weird talking to this camera. I literally have not spoken on camera like for a YouTube video since maybe February or March. So hello. I'm not gonna make this super awkward. It feels really weird to be sitting in front of this camera. I still have a cold that I'm getting over. I had it for like the past like 4 days, and today I actually feel like I can breathe. It's also my fall break, so I finally have a little bit of a break from school. But hey, how are y'all doing? It's been so long. I'm very excited to be getting back into filming. But yeah, as you all can see, I'm obviously in a different place right now. I don't want to make this a super long video because it really just is like me saying like I'm back. I want to be making content, maybe not like weekly content, but definitely content that I used to really enjoy making and editing and like putting out and seeing like reactions and showing like my subscriber count, my following and things like that. So yeah, I did make like a little sticky note thing of like things that I did want to say in here because there's just so much that's been going on. And I also want to say that I really want to start actually like filming things like that actually pertain to my life that are important to me, and almost use this as like a diary for myself. But I am in my senior year of college and I'm in my fall semester. Also, I'll graduate May of 2023, which is like coming up so fast. But yeah, so let me like check things off as I'm doing them. In general, what even prompted like this long, not me with the pen. Let me center myself. Why am I not centered? But basically what even prompted like not filming for so long, just to put it simply, I was very uninspired. I wasn't feeling very creative. I really have been on a creative block for a minute, and I felt like sitting down and filming anything and just trying to make any type of content, like I just was not inspired. I usually do like a semester recap, and I have not done one since last December, one for spring or summer semester, mainly just because I was working, I was exhausted. I think just in general, like I was just worried about things financially and just trying to hold everything together so that I could just move on to the next step of like my journey and my life and things like that. So I was working, I was braiding hair, and all these things so that I could just really stay afloat and just, you know, be able to afford to live. And that's just the main reason why I really wasn't filming. I didn't really know what to film, but also just like I was like, I don't like my life right now, and I don't really want to show anybody like what's going on and stuff like that. So I stayed here over the summer. I worked, really did not like where I was working, to be short like that. I just really didn't have a great summer. I went out with my friends and stuff like that, but I felt very isolated. I was isolating myself because I knew that I was not at my best self. And I realized now that that was not necessary. I didn't need to isolate myself in order to, you know, grow through what I was going through. From moving in to this apartment, which this is actually the apartment, I don't know if y'all remember, but in my last recap video in December, I talked about how I signed my first lease. This is the very first lease that I signed. I knew that I was gonna have this apartment like months and months in advance, and so I was preparing to move into here. Yeah, so this is the new apartment. I will give y'all an apartment tour. I'm very close to campus. I'm a very short walk to campus, which is great because I don't drive, I don't have a car, which is also something that I'm working on, hopefully. I need to really get on it. I don't know, like I think it's really just fear holding me back. Beginning to middle of August, I was like moving my stuff in, getting settled, and I didn't really start decorating until the end of the month because I like was literally so freaking broke. Like, yeah, that, to put it short, like I was literally so broke, and I was just waiting on like my paychecks and things to come in. But yeah, I'm very proud. I was saying a couple weeks ago how I haven't really allowed myself to be proud of like this space, just because like, I don't know, it just feels like something that I'm supposed to be doing, but in reality feel like they're not moving fast enough because they're not at the stage. But I mean, literally a year ago, I was literally living in a dorm. I thought I would like move off of campus, which I'm still fairly close to campus, so I'm close to everything. But I mean, literally a year ago, I was like, how am I gonna sign a lease? Like, how does that even work? I can't sign a lease. Like, I'm not a proper adult. But it's like, you learn how to do things and you like end up exactly where you're supposed to be. Don't watch this video and be like, oh, like you're living alone at 21, like you're so far ahead. Like there's so many things. And I know it's easier to say that when you're already in this position, but there's so many things that like people don't know about other people's lives, and people don't know about my life. It's really not easy. But I think when you are headed in the right direction or are where you're supposed to be for the time being, it feels really good to like look at the hard work that you've accomplished. And this apartment is a big accomplishment for me because it's one of my other than my sublease, it's my first time living alone and being on my own, which I'm really proud of, and not something that I really like give myself a lot of credit for. Lots of topics that I do want to cover, but I'm not going to cover them in this video because kind of the direction that I want my channel to go in is like weekly to bi-weekly vlogs. I do want to vlog a little bit about my life. I want to sit down, I want to do more sit down videos and talk to you guys and just get like a little bit of engagement, tell you about my experiences, whether it's like being in college, being confused in college, being confused about life, not knowing what to do post-grad, dating, like failed relationships, talking stages, friendships, losing friends, gaining friends, all that type of thing, all that type of stuff. Like those are all things that I experience and I am experiencing right now and learning about. So I would love to sit down and talk about those things and be able to like, for people to be able to relate to me and relate to my experiences or learn things from my experiences that I've also learned. It's really weird right now because I feel very comfortable like sitting here and talking to this camera, even though whenever I went on like my little hiatus back in like February, March, I used to always get really nervous in front of the camera. Not that I'm not right now, like I am taking my little pauses and I probably will cut those out, but I feel less nervous, I think, because I'm in like a space that's my own and I'm in a safer space. Like I don't get me wrong, I did love my dorm, but I felt in very close proximity to other people, so where it never felt like I was fully alone. And in this space I do feel completely alone and like unjudged and very like safe in this space. Present day, I am very much figuring a lot of things out regarding like post-grad, trying to simply just get through the semester. Like I shouldn't even say I'm highly focused on post-grad. I really am just focusing on living a life that I actually want to wake up to every morning. Like I haven't worked out in a minute. I want to work out, exercise regularly, even if it's just taking like an hour walk or a 30-minute walk and just moving my body. I really want to like eat breakfast which sounds like a small thing, but my folks who have a hard time eating 3 meals a day, like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I work and I'm not usually in a space where like I can sit down and eat something of like nutritious value, which is part of the reason why I'm not really like loving my campus job right now. Like it's not very fulfilling anymore, and I would like to be in a job or in a space where I feel supported and where I am like actually enjoying being there, be nourishing my body with like the things that it really needs. The past couple of weekends I feel like I've been drinking alcohol, not like in an unhealthy way, which alcohol in general is not good for your body. So I didn't really used to partake in like drinking a lot, but obviously I'm 21, so I can buy my own alcohol and things like that. So I do like drink wine on my own. Coming to the conclusion that like alcohol is really not like, I like it whenever I'm out with my friends and, you know, just want to loosen up a little bit, but I don't really love how alcohol makes me feel when I'm done drinking. I'm kind of like moving out of my alcohol phase. And I'm sorry, I got very sidetracked, but I really just want to be taking care of myself more, sticking to the habits that I really want to maintain, especially because I feel like I feel like I have this really bad issue with waiting on like creating a better life for myself, start doing the things that I want to do. Like I'm waiting to be consistent in yoga, and I'm waiting to be consistent in having a healthy diet, and I'm waiting to finally be consistent in going to the gym. Like I haven't really found that thing that really stuck. Like I am very interested in doing a lot of things, but like I haven't found anything yet that like truly like fulfills me and like makes me want to keep doing it consistently. So that is like one of my goals for the end of the year, and something that I genuinely enjoy doing, especially because like I feel like I get very anxious like going to the gym. Like I wanted the gym to be like my thing, and I really do I feel really good when I go to the gym, but I also just feel anxious, like that nervous feeling. No matter how many times you go, like the nervous feeling for me never goes away. People say like, oh, you'll get over it. Like no, I've literally never gotten over it. Like it's always there. Yeah, that is it for now. I'm trying to decide if I want to end this video now and then make my next video like a week in my life or a vlog or something. I also do want to do a thrift haul because I've thrifted some things in like the past 3 months that y'all have not seen yet, obviously. So I don't know. Let me just make an outro right now and then we'll see. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I really hope that you all stick around to see what type of content that I'm putting out. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to hit that bell below to be notified every time that I post. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Oh my god, I haven't said that in so long. Okay, let me say it again. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.